We are back for part 2 of Sayori. We are back for part 2 of Sayori. Oh, 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 and up. Okay. Alright, so this is her for what's the second poem? Yeah. You already did one poem, so this is the second poem. So, clumsy, bliss, family, joy, fun. You see her hopping over there? Look, they mad. Awesome. Skipping childhood, judgment, feather, fantasy, lucky, anger. Is anger one of her words? No. Misfortune, waterfall, wonderful world, prayer, vibrant ribbon, whisper, lust, depression, hopeless, hope. Like at this point, like I know her words now. Cry, graveyard, intellectual sugar, memories, vertigo, gosh, essence, email, fluffy, desire, is desire words, rainbow. Okay. Rainbow, fireworks. Oh, my bad. Journey. No. Town. Uncontrollable sensation. Okay. Lollipop melody. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for a club meeting. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entertaining the club and the usual scene greets me. Hi, Blue! So, yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. Well, that's pretty simple, trying to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things for you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Dang, he's like really hard on her. Well, why don't we take a look at your purse? Why all of a sudden? No reason really. But I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse and fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets all the contents spill out on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. Oh, that's not fair at all. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry or want an excuse to take a walk. Dang. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that leaves one option. Okay, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve it. Jesus. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face was always in the book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It's just something in my book. Yuri, tell Blue to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my books. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much. So, why do I sound like Monica? I'm trying to give her a cute high voice. That didn't sound like Monica. There's no way you can think that. Yeah, you're right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That is still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? No, don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't even get here for the cupcakes. You would come here if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Satsuki into making them. Look, come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. Profanity. Prat. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto her desk. Ew, what was that? A cookie. Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Ooh, what's it? Oatmeal pie? Oh, that would be good right now. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes one big bite. So good. Suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You are going through a lot for over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm still really happy that you share this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Oof! Sayori suddenly leans down, taking a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard anything either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. I mean, she's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Oh, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't too worried or anything. Monica chose the clothes over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. What? Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period was study hall, and to be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Well that makes no sense. You should have heard the bell ring at least. Well, I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. Well, I don't really. I just kind of started recently. Anyway, I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looked at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds so cool. I would look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Blue. Monica smiled sweetly at me. Ah, I didn't mean to press you or anything like that. Dang, should be Doki Doki Club of Insecurities. God dang. Jesus Christ. I'm tired. It's only 3:28. Oh yeah. Oh, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Nah, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining about her to her anyway. It looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow finished her cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Blue! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival coming up. Me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going to go get some supplies? Whatever. Well, there's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See, already she's starting with her thin eyebrows. See if you can find a poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Blue? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I follow behind Sayori as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking the kids to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are you... I said Sayori and Sayori thought I was talking to her. Oh my gosh. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you can make an event out of literature. Hehe. Me and Monica have planned it all out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Is it raining outside? It is raining outside. Oh my gosh. Yep. Well, yeah, we're going to do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Blue, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you know, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me, the twist of the stem and freeing it from the clinging roots, carrying the final joyous moments between my fingers. But what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the one prosperous field before me, but is a barren waste field. Oh, like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm not sure it's just me, but is it impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like, oh my god, ugh, you are mean. I'm working super hard on it. Like, there was nothing wrong with that. I know. It's just pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Oh god. Well, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. But I guess it means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins around the hallway again. Hey Blue, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from her world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventure with Sayori was a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what. Hold on. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls out a box of crayons off the shelf. Oh, they're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling out various crayons out of the box and reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. It's fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for poster paper. Oh, I dropped one by accident. Smack! Sayori bends over her forehead and smacks her forehead right on the shelf and falls on the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ew. You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Gee, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her to... Okay. Move your hands. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh, God. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead, and I gently brush her bangs aside. Oh, sorry. There's a huge red mark on her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, it's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Ooh. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink will do. Well, you don't have to. I'm fine just looking like a unicorn. Even wincing in pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? Look, I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pass Sayori on... Oh no, the music stopped playing. On the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I'll locate the nearest vending machine. Oh, what should I get? It doesn't really matter since it would be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased this one. In just a moment, I'm already returned to the classroom where I left Sayori. And she's doing the foot. She has one palm on her forehead and using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least we're already in one of the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Ooh, it's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How did you hit your head? How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. Ugh, it stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you've cleaned up most of the crayons. That's good. So that's good. Hey, Blue. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What does that mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time. You know, I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fall behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. And I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. And you would try really hard to get me to stop crying. And it almost was like you blamed yourself. I sound like Monica. It's almost like you blamed yourself. You were afraid of... It's almost like you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone find out. Even though it wasn't really your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah. You don't remember? Come on. Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I always focused on my games that I didn't really pay attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Blue, I don't think you realize, but you're always kind of thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me. Even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. And I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you. Let's see. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for too long. Really? Maybe you're right. Blue, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair to make any promises, but I hope so. It's been a long. It's been long. Wait, hold on. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing. So my hopes are up. A whimsical expression in her eyes, and remains silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside, but when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. Well, I guess maybe we should get back. I don't want Monica to worry. Good luck with that. She's going to see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ooh! Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good thing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and I smacked my forehead on the shelf. Ugh. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything you need? Yeah, I have it right. Sayori frankly glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Oh. That sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Blue. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Hold on. Let me do it. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I can grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Alright, so last time we started with Yuri, let's start with Natsuki. Hey girl. Hey. Well, it's not really worse than any worse than your last one, but I can't really see it's any better either. Phew, what? Well, anything is better than Trewick, so I can take it as a win. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. I'm glad you recognize my experience. Well, then, keep practicing. Maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me that Natsuki is completely missed the point. Come to think of it, that reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might as well have some wavelength. But you never really stuck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight. Oh, dead weight. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's a little unnecessary. But come to think of it, if it weren't for me, she would probably fly away, like letting go on a balloon. So you could say we take care of each other our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to show you my poem, right? Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? She likes spiders. Icky, wrinkly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice, and I heard her singing my favorite song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad, and Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me because she likes spiders. So, her hands are probably gross, That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. So with this poem, I feel like it's about not necessarily. No, we're gonna leave it go. We'll talk about it later. Okay. Not bad, right? It was kind of longer than yesterday. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Well, no, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like everyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Yep. Do you know people like that? Well, of course. It's about how everyone thinks It doesn't matter. It can be anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Okay. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Ooh. Something that you're afraid of. If people found out, they'll make fun of you or think of you less. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone thinks, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Natsuki is preaching today, girl. Ooh. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions, emotions is important. But I want to make people feel, to think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one tomorrow, so look forward to it. The next one, Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Blue. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? Well, it's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. You know, you're new to this, so don't worry so much that if it seems like you can't get enough get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way, so don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's the one way truly to enable your reader to see into your mind. It's very intimate exercise. I see. That's it. Oh yeah. Okay, so hold on. Library. Running. Stop. No, I'm not trying to stop. No, go back. Community, last played. Trying to see something. Add to favors. Properties, manage. Remove game. Hide this game. Local files. Okay. So, of course, we have to. See that? We gotta make sure we keep this open. So that way, you know. Read me. Basic. Okay, so this is just, you know, simple. What? Okay. Make sure we're not. Okay. Make sure we're not missing anything. But yeah, we need to keep that open. So, alright. That's certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night. I was slicing bread for a guilty sack. My attention was caught by the scattering of the raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread while my subconsciousness, wait, did I say that right? Well aware of the consciousness, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing, okay, where I leave off? The enticing beauty of the cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon was urge. Raccoon was an urge. The moon incites its phase and reflects so much. Oh, my little rubber band broke. More light off cutting my knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread and fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic whatever that is, conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Snaps. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. I see a little more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Didn't Natsuki write something about that? About being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did. Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. Oh, she's right. I mean she does. Does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have a lot in common. Well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging it, isn't it? Oh, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little right now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Sayori. Blue? I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one's. I can't tell you you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really one who feels this way, so No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? I don't think it's that. Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking of... Oh. What? Oh, so we're just gonna be right out with it. Stop thinking about weird things. What? It's just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How I'm supposed to write poems about my own stupid life, but you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. And even the little things, like cooking. Just out it. Ooh, wait, I'm tired. It's the rain. That's what's getting to me. Okay, let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is, I can feel more feelings through you than I can feel through myself. We have a kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Eh? I don't know if I understand. Sorry. You can never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I bet Sayori said, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencils between her hands. Hey, Blue, will you give me your poem? Oh, I kind of want to keep it. Why? Because, well, that's the first time you've written something for me. Oh, Sayori completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Yeah. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when I go home. Really? Ah! I broke my pencil. Sarah hastily bends down and picks up a pencil she dropped. But she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. It clutches her. The desk behind her just poured herself, and her knees are shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Well, let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp. Like the lid of a cookie jar. It's this... leave with it. And leave with it. And rock with it. And leave. And rock. Doki. Ooh. Hey. All bottles. And bottles. I pop off my scalp. Like a lid of a cookie jar. Hey. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Like balls of sunshine all rubbing together. Like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts. Happy and thoughts. Happy thoughts in the bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes I'm stressing in my corner. Woo! My friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save a day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. My fingers go like exploring a dark Cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. A, 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 digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blow off the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Hey, finally, I'm all done. I open up, and in come my friends. Ooh, in they come in a hurry. Do they want to see my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let it go, shatters against the tile between my feet. I'm all over the place right now. Happy thoughts, happy and thoughts. Happy and thoughts. Shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo and echo. Echo and echo. Oh, echo. Echo and echo. Whoa, echo and echo. Inside my head. Inside my head. Someone's texting. Hold on. Someone. I tell y'all, sometimes people be dumb as hell. Holy crap. Did you hear that freestyle I just did? Oh my god. Sayori, did you really like this? Yeah, girl, listen, seriously. Of course I did. Girl, I got bars. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've really been in touch with my feelings recently, so, yeah, I've seen that. It's kind of creepy. No, it's not creepy. Well, not exactly. Maybe because well, never mind. I'm thinking about it too hard. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like it means that I was meant to express myself this way. Even if it helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Ugh. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Oh my gosh, Sayori, stop it. Don't get ahead of yourself. Ahead. Sayori's always gonna have me upset. Okay, whatever. I wonder this one. Okay. Yeah, because I kind of want to. Hi again, Blue. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. Yeah, I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you come with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share your poem, what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I'll get my poem tomorrow. Alright. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori. Oh my god. Like the other one you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. This kind of exaggerated. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time there, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them share of time. I do. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh no, it's not that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. Monica! Only because I know what's gonna happen, okay? I know what's gonna happen, okay? So it's like, girl. Okay. Alright. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Let's see. So, I hope you do too. Okay. Save me. The colors won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless, cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grafting waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sighing, coincide tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on pizza crust. Okay. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. You're weird. It's even more abstract than your last one. But I guess you could say it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. See, I'm telling you, you know, Doki Insecurities Club. No, I never said that. It's just, I kind of, whatever. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to put space of your words can totally change. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak the other noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's tip of the day. Sometimes when you find yourself facing a difficult decision, when something doesn't happen, when that happens, don't forget to save your game. Sure. Yep. You never know, you might want to change your mind. I know, I'm going to change my mind. Thank you. Okay? And when something expected may happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? Haha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading for each other's poems, right? I have some extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit to the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sorta. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together something in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Well, I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Well, we don't need to do much more than a few decorations. Let me think. Sayori and I have been working on posters, and I've designed a couple pamphlets so we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry. Thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yes, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to let everyone come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori has been coloring a poster and holds it up for everyone to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already just start putting these on posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? No. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agreed with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems until just a couple days ago. And it's a lot to ask for them to recite poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. So, we're only ones responsible for the fate of this club. And if we start an event and put on a good performance, then we'll start to inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And those reasons are all we're in the club today. Don't worry. Don't you? Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem. And then you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks so worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's that too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members, and the least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances over at the classroom, everyone else expecting patience. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, they keep talking about death. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. Lies. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice and reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, then how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course you can. Now, let's see. Monica flips through the notebook and to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is called The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. I just love it. Let's see. Is this something that she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around the room. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica will finish her the four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. I'll go next. What? Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she quite quickly walks over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in a book. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables and fierce, confident woman. She's a girl. She ain't a woman. You know she got boobs of a woman. Anyway, the poem is full of twists and turns and structure that initiates perfect timing. She must be rare. This must be rare glimpse in a world of fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applying. Everyone joins in after, and we give Yuri a recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds her poem to her chest and rests back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This was called My Meadow. Sorry, I get goals. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do this so easily? Try not to think of it as you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out in the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her software made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this was what Sayori meant by when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finished, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Blue liked it. I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems will work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that are sort of gentle delivery that didn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, that's kind of what I've been practicing. Well, it's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Well, the next time you do it, I'm going to pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time to do it before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Blue. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Blue lower everyone's standards before I have to do it. Dang. Natsuki. It's fine. You might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much selection of what to read. I'll just have to go for what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me and makes me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own words, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry much about it. I think it's less of your abilities and more lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki virginally gets up from her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Oh, why are you guys looking at me? Well, because you're presenting. Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. In Natsuki's trademark style, it works surprisingly well when she's spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, and as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finished, and applause. Everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. Now that wasn't so bad, was it? Yeah, easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of people would be way easier. I mean, I can put whatever face I want to for other people, but when it's in front of my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think that's... I really gotta get her voice together. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Because it sounds more like Monica's. So... Oof. Ooh. I'm sorry, the music got to me. Well, that's just not how it is. So, well, in that case, you won't have to have much to worry about for the festival. With that said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea what it's like now. Make sure you pick up a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets and let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to write instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy. No problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, so let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working really nicely so far, and I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare for. Monday is a big day. Can't wait. I can do this. Alright. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to finish an enthusiasm, as Sayori and Monica would say. I'll be doing my best to get through it. As for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you, always walking home together. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, I'm not supposed to respond to that. It's okay, Blue, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go. I'll walk on with Sayori once more. Even though it's been only a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Oh, sorry. I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something earlier. Like, how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri wanted to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You kind of put me on the spot here. I would still walk home. Sayori, you really would think I'd ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I've already seen her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't ruin that for you. You're so silly, Blue. You think too much about me sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, the point of speculating something that's never going to happen. The conversation strolls off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save that there. Okay, now remember, we'll go back to that at some point. But for right now, I'm gonna end because I feel like this is really long anyway. And then we'll just come back because I'm thinking about it, and this might have to be a 3-parter instead of a 2-parter. That's a lot of recording, so yeah, so I'll see y'all